Welcome back everybody to Everyday A&P. In the last video, we talked about the differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, and we mentioned that in eukaryotic cells, we have these membrane-bound organelles. So in the next few videos, in the series of videos that we'll be uploading, we're going to be talking about and diving deeper into these various organelles that are found within the eukaryotic cell. So the number one video that we want to start off with is the number one component of this eukaryotic cell that we want to start off with is the nucleus. So remember, this is a membrane-bound organelle, and we know that it houses DNA, the genetic material that we use to basically regulate genes and to synthesize proteins as listed here. So the nucleus is also responsible for the control of cell activities, which is done by regulating gene expression. So certain genes are turned on, certain genes are turned off, and based off of that, we are able to express certain genes. The nucleus is also responsible for mitosis as it replicates its DNA while we are working for cell division and growth. And lastly, it says protein synthesis, but we can really say that it initiates protein synthesis. And how does it do that? Well, it does that by transcribing DNA into mRNA. And this mRNA is then transported to the cytoplasm, which is then translated within ribosomes, and our protein is actually, the protein structure itself is made. But we'll talk about that when we talk about protein synthesis as it in itself. So looking at the anatomy itself of the nucleus, we know that the nucleus is located in the center of the cell. That's why it's given that name, the nucleus. The nucleus itself has a nuclear envelope, and what this is this nuclear envelope really plays as a barrier between the insides of the nucleus and the cytoplasm of the cell. And what it does is it also gives some type of structural stability for the organelle itself. Then we have this structure called the nuclear pores. These nuclear pores could be found throughout the cell. Doesn't matter, I'm just kind of giving an idea of like where we could find them. But what these pores are is they're little holes that allow the materials to come in and out of the nucleus. So whatever is necessary for sustaining or even keeping healthy, doesn't matter what it is. It could be nutrients, whatever, to actually sustain the nucleus itself. So it allows the materials to come in and to exit. And this is also where mRNA exits the nucleus from to get to the cytoplasm. So in short, I want to keep it nice and simple. We know that the nucleus is an organelle of the cell, of the eukaryotic cell. The biggest thing that we can take away is that it houses the DNA, or the genetic material that is used to control cell activities, otherwise known as, or regulating gene expression, and initiates protein synthesis, which is transcribing our DNA into mRNA for the production of proteins. And last but not least, it is also responsible for mitosis or cell division. So we're definitely going to cover mitosis in depth and its phases of mitosis, but just as an overarching umbrella type of view, we wanted to cover the basics of the nucleus. So like and subscribe if you like the video. We will see you guys again soon, and we will be talking about the other organelles in the cell. So take care, everybody.